Emily had been working at the same office as Alex for almost a year now. She couldn't help but admire him from afar, his charming smile and confident aura always managing to lift her spirits. However, she knew that Alex was way out of her league. He was always surrounded by beautiful and sophisticated women, while she was just an ordinary girl with a quiet nature. Despite knowing the odds were against her, Emily couldn't help but feel her heart flutter every time Alex passed by her desk or stopped to chat with her about work. She would secretly hope that he would see her in a different light, that he would notice the way her eyes lit up whenever he was around. But as days turned into weeks, Emily began to realize that her feelings for Alex were one-sided. He would smile and be polite to her, but it was always in a professional manner. She could see the way he interacted with other women in the office, the way he leaned in a little too close, the way he laughed a little too loudly, and it broke her heart each time. Despite her feelings, Emily tried her best to push them aside and focus on her work. She threw herself into her assignments, hoping that the distraction would help her forget about Alex. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't shake off the ache in her heart whenever he was around. One day, as Emily was sitting at her desk typing away on her computer, Alex walked up to her and cleared his throat. She looked up, her heart racing, wondering what he wanted to talk to her about. To her surprise, he pulled out a small bouquet of flowers and handed it to her with a sheepish smile. "I've noticed how hard you work and how dedicated you are to your job," he said. "I admire that about you, Emily. I think you're an amazing person, and I would love to get to know you better outside of work. Would you like to have dinner with me?" Emily was stunned. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. All this time, she had convinced herself that her feelings for Alex were unrequited, but now here he was, asking her out on a date. She felt tears welling up in her eyes as she nodded, unable to form any words. As they walked out of the office that evening, hand in hand, Emily couldn't help but feel grateful for the twists and turns of fate that had brought them together. She realized that sometimes love finds its way to you in the most unexpected of ways, and that perhaps her unrequited love for Alex had finally found its happy ending.